It's been a while. Do not mind the fan in the background, ladies and gents. It's 1821, 6:21 p.m. California, Los Angeles time. Your boy is back in South Central Los Angeles. Not in San Pedro anymore. Different reasons and things of that nature, nothing bad. Just know that everything is a blessing in disguise. So back in back in the city where I grew up at. Back at for those of you who ever been to California before, or if you know about the LA area, like South Central, things of that nature, you know that some of the old school houses have like about three extra pair of houses hidden towards the back. It's like four miniature houses in one row, as opposed to one big house in a plot of land, things of that nature. It's parts of California where you have the main house in the front, and then you have the middle house, and then you have like another back house and whatnot to make it three. Or sometimes whoever is in those houses, they've been passed out by family generations and things of that nature. Then you have, you have the main house, but it turns like half of a house because you have another part which turns to like a little second miniature house. Then you have the little metal house, and you have the back house. So something like that. And the house where I grew up at, me, my mom and grandparents and whatnot, way back in well, for me, it'd be like way early 90s because I was born in 87, so I left out of here when I was 5. Lived in different parts of California and things of that nature. So I have a full demographic of certain areas. And, for those of us who live in Cali, you go Palm Springs and things of that nature. I still haven't went up north yet. That is on the plans for the trips and things of that nature. So, yeah, let's just say that rent, and I know that some of you guys are feeling it and whatnot, when rent is very heavy to the point where you have to make a decision, whether you're going to continue to struggle or, if you do have family members that live in certain areas, so wherever you living at that do have an extra house in the back, whatever, and, they give you good on get you good on rent, whatever, then hey, take it. I'm telling you right now, it's a blessing in disguise. Maybe small, for some of y'all that have big families, you may be cramped in, but I'm gonna say right now, once again, it's a blessing in disguise for you saving money, like finally saving money, and you got a big weight lift off your shoulders. So you want to be looking up every month on how to pay high ass rent and things of that nature. And for the renters, I understand the cost of living in certain states is high. California and New York is definitely up there and things of that nature. So, yeah, I'm ready, excited. I mean, the reason why I didn't do the podcast the last 2 days, ladies and gents, is because we had just getting settled in yesterday, and I was burnt out because I think after Sunday, which was my Friday at my job, I had came straight home, helped move some things, came straight to my grandparents' house, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot how it happened. I think I went home or to my grandparents' house, one of the two, and then helped move some things from the house to over here in LA. Then went back to San Pedro, and then I know my pops and my brother and everybody else in the household was tired, so I was burnt out for work. But I say, I just got the energy, and by the grace of God as well, put on my music to get me pumped up to actually move. So I think I got home like around 10 or 11, something like that. So I was moving from around that time to like damn near 1 something in the morning. I was going to push for 2 o'clock, then I said, nah. I said, well, I'm going to have to get up in the morning. I'm going to get the rest of the stuff out the house. So, and the next day, which was Monday, I'm off day. That right there is just hectic. You talk about being burnt out, your body still ain't fully recovered from lifting stuff back and forth. It's just ridiculous. So yeah, so that's the reason why I had done the podcast and things of that nature. And update, matter of fact, let me go ahead and play one of these tracks real quick for y'all. Let's hit it. So, ladies and gents, welcome to another Business-Minded Leaders motivational speeches, or whatever that I call it. Business-Minded Leaders, aka the Wolf's Den. I'm your host, Quinn Moore, or Q Moore, or Q, or even known as Chinchilla Q. Welcome It is January 11, 2017. 11 days into 2017, ladies and gents. And I forgot what I was going to say earlier. Oh, yeah. The reason why I done the podcast and stuff is because, like I said before, was moving. We're settled in a little bit. We still got some things we unpack and try to get things settled over here, whatnot. Way closer to my grandparents, which is a blessing and things of that nature. For those of you that had listened to the podcast the past year and a half, whatnot, you guys know that I had lost my great-grandfather in 2014, lost my great-grandmother in 2015, lost my uncle last year, lost my puppy on before New Year's Eve, and the past couple years it's been a hell lot of ups and downs, and things of that nature. But even with my great-grandparents not here, even with the uncle not here anymore, because he stayed close to where my grandparents at right now. Like I said before, and it's a trip because I was thinking about it. I was like, you know what? Death is crazy. The Lord works things out for a reason. And normally things is just a blessing in disguise. The reason being because most of our things that we brought from Sandwich or whatever is in storage in my great-grandparents' house, which is not occupied by anybody or whatnot. So, and then on top of that, we up in that one in the house where actually, to be honest, was actually a full house. Like if we broke down the little wall there, the two of my great grandfather had built up, whatever, and things of that nature. With my grandparents, because they're on the other side, and like very close, whatever. It's like the house that we in, low key could easily be a 5-bedroom or 6-bedroom if you know how to adjust it right. House easily. So the house, but a lot of my grandparents own, has been in the family for many generations, and a whole lot of folks. So my great-grandparents, grandparents, and uncle, they well, my uncle had somewhere else later on in his life, but grandparents, great-grandparents, they stayed there for about 50, 60 plus whatever years. So yeah, it's already embedded in the family. Other than that, like I said, don't mind the fan in the background, whatever. This is the post from January 1st, 2017. Business-minded leaders. And I had created a new segment called Assignment for the Week. I will still have it. Because the announcement I also want to say too was that I am bringing back the Blessed Mondays, On the Grind Tuesdays, Motivational Wednesdays, Daily Tips Thursdays, and Boss Status Fridays next week. I know I was trying to stay off of social media, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? Let me continue this year by continuing to do the motivational stuff for you guys on a daily basis. That way, keep my mind active and keep you guys pushing. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, the journey right now is about to be a blessing. I already feel it. I'm excited to actually get my paycheck tomorrow to where I can actually balance things out and still have money in my account. Because I've been sacrificing a lot for the past 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, about the past 6 years since I've been working my job over at LAX. Well, I've been working there 4 years, but you guys get what I'm saying. I've been sacrificing a lot when it comes to the rent and food money, things of that nature and stuff, pay my part. So still got to pay my part over here, where I'm at and things of that nature, but it's not a high amount as it was out in San Pedro and things of that nature. So that's the difference right there. So I got breathing room to actually go out to New York to go see the missus and to also get other stuff done. There's other very important business stuff I wanted to get done the past couple of years. I was able to do it financially, so now I'm able to do that. So that's the blessing right there. But yeah, on January 1st, Happy New Year to everybody as well. It's still a new year, so Happy New Year to you guys. Hopefully it's a blessing for you guys so far. If it isn't, just know you got 11 more months, for your blessings to come. So on January 1st, 2017, Business-minded leaders, assignment for the week. I said forget resolutions, ladies and gents. Instead, start writing down a list of what you want to accomplish this month / new year. Hand your assignment for we will discuss this on Friday, which I didn't get a chance to because was busy and burnt out for work at the same time. So let's discuss that today. So the funny thing is, today I actually wrote down my list as to what I want to actually accomplish this month. And there's some more stuff I'm gonna write actually later on tonight and whatnot. But we was moving out the house. My little brother had a composition book that he wasn't using. And me, I like notebooks, composition books, and pens of that nature. I'm an artist on the side too, so that's part of the reason why. As well, write a little bit of poetry, which I need to get back to doing this year, and get back to writing my screenplays. Yeah, your boy's multi-talented. I just put certain gifts I have to the side due to the not lack of motivation, but just don't have the full inspiration. So I'm gonna start inspiring myself to go out a little bit more, travel more, and really get the juices running. So I wrote down, I think, about 10 or 12 things today for the list I want to try to accomplish this month, which I know I can still do with certain things. I know that other things is going to take a while, so I'm not tripping off of that. And on top of that as well, just with writing down a list, it really shows you what needs to be taken care of and what you need to get done. Like, I know I need to do an LLC for my company or whatever, which I've been trying to do for the longest. But like I said, financially, I had to sacrifice some things in order to put that to the side. So now I'm able to get that done as soon as possible, or probably next paycheck for this month or whatever. And just knock that out the ballpark. Same thing with trademarks with certain things. Because I would love to try to get a patent, but that's going to probably have to wait like a couple months down the line. Because getting a patent, ladies and gents, really, you're not going to get it the first time. I'm going to tell you that right now. You're not going to get it the first time. Did some research on it. It's like happened around the second time. So, and plus, it's kind of not expensive, but it's kind of in that pricey. It's kind of almost at that price range of certain rent and whatnot. So, yeah, that right there is an investment in itself. And the beat you hear in the background, or the music in the background, is created by yours truly. This is an instrumental created called More or Less Problems, which will be the next instrumental album I'm pushing out, called Death of a Latino, Volumes Chapters 9 and 10, Unstable, dropping out Friday the 13th of January 2017. Dropping out this Friday, actually. So, yeah. So, other than that, though, ladies and gents, yeah, we'll just write down the stuff and was looking at it, and even while I was at work, because my body was feeling funny again today, so I was like, okay, let me just write this stuff down. So I'm like writing this stuff down, re-looking at it, thinking to myself, okay, well, I need to write down, like, okay, I need to write this down, woo. So, and even, just making a list of what needs to get done. And I know there's a whole lot of things that needs to get done before this month, and transfer to next month. Because I'm, like I said before earlier, I'm trying to go out to, one of the things I'm trying to do is go out to New York to go see my missus and see the little ones or whatnot. So that right there is like top priority for me to go ahead and go do. It's to me, it's not like we just gonna to just gonna chill, and I'm like, nah, it's been far too long, and like I said, financially got put stuff on hold, and that right there was part of it. I mean, last year I went out to Vegas. I'm going back out to Vegas to handle other business, but that right there is going to have to wait, because I'm going to have to make some calls, which I also need to write down to the certain casinos I want to prospect to in order for the game I keep mentioning to you guys. Other than that, just write down your list, y'all. Just write down your list, whatever it is that you want to accomplish this year. I'm going to tell you right now, you can either write it on a paper, or for those of us that got a smartphone, so it's 24/7, write on your smartphone. I mean, it's not too hard. You just don't get distracted by the distractions, and you will be straight. That's the only thing that keeps most of us from accomplishing anything, is that we get distracted by the distractions, which is not cool at all. So we have to stay focused. The word for this year is to stay focused. I mean, if you can stay focused on what needs to be done, then you are truly straight. I also created this beat too. It's called Hurtful Thoughts, part of the same album, so enjoy. Other than that though, guys just